Guys, today we are working on the Coleman BT200x again. We are gonna not really take out the governor, but there's a spring in there that this governor arm pushes back. And I don't know if, I'll explain it. So this arm pulls the spring, but that spring can stretch, that connects to another arm. And that arm can pull back, giving you less throttle. So if you just tighten up that spring and like put a zip tie, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a spring all the way back in there. Connecting an arm up here to an arm down there. And if we take off the gas tank, I can show you guys. And yeah, you'll see it in a sec. And so once we take that out, the bike won't be really governed. It'll be able to get more horsepower out of the engine and be able to just do better overall. So let's get to it. Okay, so we got the whole entire airbox set up off and we got the gas tank loose. And you might be able to see in there, there's a black spring. And if I use the throttle, you'll be able to see that this spring stretches. So basically what you want to do is just zip tie that spring so it doesn't have so much movement. And then we should be good to go. Welcome back. Today well, you already know what's going on. I don't know why I said that anyway. But we're doing a speed run on this. I already did a couple test runs before. This door won't stay open. I already did some test runs on this guy before. I hit about max speed without the governor. I hit around 51 was what I maxed out as, which isn't bad at all. So let's get this out of the shed and take it for a rip. Who cares about the fumes? We'll start it in the shed. Needs to warm up a lot. Let's do a bit of some warm up just to get this thing running a bit better, and then we'll get some speed runs on it. Yeah, so the brakes failed yesterday when I was doing some tests. Still don't know why, but yeah, it's odd. So hopefully they won't fail. Yeah, the brakes seem like garbage. Yeah, I still don't know why the brakes are not working at all. Well, they work, but they work, but they don't work. That's all I can say. So what we got to do to fix that, loosen it up there. And then squish this in here. Tighten it down here. So it'll work better. Yeah, so something inside here failed yesterday. Yeah, I was on the highway and there was no stopping. So it was a bit sketchy. We'll tighten it as we go. They still don't work at all. I'm literally gonna max them out and hopefully they'll work at that point. Okay, let's hit some speed runs. brakes are much better now. So basically the top speed originally was like 27, and then after that, once we did a few modifications without the throttle screw, we hit about 37-ish, and now we're hitting 50, so that's a big improvement. So let's punch it. Yeah, he's running great. Yeah, apparently the brakes are too tight. They wobble a bit in the back, so when the tire rolls forward, they tighten up a lot. Don't know why. The throttle's got a lot of play too. So as you can see, that isn't that bad at all, especially because it doesn't have a torque converter on yet and performance parts. But now I'm going to show you this bike. It was fully stock, but the torque converter helps a lot, and when I ungoverned it, that also helps a lot too. So let's take it for a rip, and then you can see the top speed on both of them somewhere in the screen. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but let's do a test on this one. Faster, and it's also much smoother. The speed runs on both of these bikes. So eventually we'll probably get a torque converter for the Coleman, and yeah, honestly they're both awesome bikes. And then all the way over here you got Mr. Tiny, aka the pocket bike, which is very tiny. But yeah, these are pretty nice bikes. They're powerful, they're not crazy small like the pocket bike, and they're great overall. Thank you for watching the video.